Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gina B, Living Fully, and I do Dollar Tree content. Typically, it's a haul every week on a Sunday. Today's Sunday. I made it. It's been really hard the last 6 weeks or so because my work schedule and personal life schedule just got a bit crazy. But for those of you who are just tuning in, it's typically a Sunday haul, and then of course random DIY Dollar Tree type content in the middle of the week when I get a chance. I am a busy massage therapist, so you know, and I'm not 20 anymore, so I have ailing family members, and then I've got work, and then I've got a new baby, so that's why it can be all over the place these last 4 to 6 weeks. But hey, I'm back on schedule right now. Today is Sunday. Oh my goodness, it's the week before Easter. And for those of you who are celebrating Passover, happy Easter, all the things. I'm sure everybody is, you know, enjoying family and travel and all of those things. But if you're tuning in and it's your first time, welcome. Please check out some of my content down below. And if you like what you see, I would love it if you would join the family of Gina B Living Fully and hit that like, share, and subscribe button and the little blue bell to remind you when I upload something new. It occurred to me that I may not have mentioned in my last video that I do have now an Instagram channel where I'm featuring little videos that relate to my content here on YouTube, but they're shorter, simpler. If you don't want to watch extended videos, that's a great channel to go on to. But it's Instagram, Gina B Living Fully, and you'll find me there. In the meantime, I really scored today. So let's start with things for me to travel. So I will not be here next Sunday because it's Easter Sunday and I'm going to go visit family. And the first thing that I found when I walked in today were these fanny packs from Juncture, and they were $1.25, and I just thought, wow, these are great for me to travel, and these will go in my bigger suitcase so that when we're walking around town where we're going in this week, we leave Tuesday, this is perfect. And it has the quick release. It's a true fanny pack, but I love the shape of it. It's a more modern shape. You could do a DIY with this, you guys, and do so many cool things with it. For me, I like to keep them kind of plain, and then I add a little bling on the edge, and it will look a lot more expensive. So there you have it. I got one in gray as well. Very impressed with this color gray. And it's got a lot of room, and it's perfect for when you travel. Absolutely perfect. What I love is that the zipper is really nice, and it's got that black detail, but I could put a little bling thing on the end, you know, like a charm, and it will look more expensive. So I picked those up, each $1.25. You cannot beat it, you guys. Okay? And then because we're traveling, I've got someone coming to watch the Mr. Toulouse. Toulouse is my kitty, you guys, and he's lovely. And he may photobomb us here. Maybe not. Daddy's in his man cave, and he will probably end up in the man cave. But this is one of those cute little play toys. $1.25 at our pet store. These are in the $10 range. Not joking. I got this cute little ball for him at these are all $1.25. He can bat it around with his little paws. I just thought that was adorable. And I think there's one more, but it'll probably come later. Okay, in the plus section, I am really impressed with this find because these are about $9 at my Walmart, and these were both $5. They're a printed plush pillow, a printed plush throw, and this is what it looks like. This is the color of my wall in my bedroom, okay? And I just did an accent wall. So I have one accent wall that's this awesome green color. The wall is pretty dark green. It's like a forest green, but not old school forest green. This is like a, you know, really good, it was the color of the year kind of green. And I just thought that the green in here kind of matched it. But then I found, and by the way, that was a $5 item. Huge savings compared to my Walmart. And then there's this beautiful pattern of blue. And I just did an accent color on the opposite wall, and then the other two walls are white, one being the actual slider, so that's all nature. And I did the dark green wall to mimic nature. I have fig plants in that room, and then I have this blue wall that I did, believe it or not, with Dollar Tree acrylic paint watered down with the decoupage, and you know, just the little bottle of decoupage. I made it into a milky syrupy looking paint, and it's called veil painting. And I painted this wall in like a texture kind of I used a sponge, but I also kind of worked it. It looks beautiful. And it's exactly this color. And that kind of mimics the blue in the sky right now. So I'm going to do I'm going to sew these two throws together, and then I actually have a double-sided throw. So $10, I'm going to have a beautiful double-sided throw. It will be great also for my massage table at work. So perfect. I do have a couple of blankets, but I'm getting to, when you stand in a room doing massage all day, you need to change up the scenery. So the new blanket will help me change up the scenery. And then when I wash it and I'm home for the rest of the week, it'll go on the edge of my bed and match the walls of my room so perfectly. But anyway, yeah, I just did that wall the other day and it turned out so beautiful. Another new thing that I found that I was really blown away with, you guys, were these cups. Hold on. I found the other cat toy. Hold on. Here's Toulouse's other cat toy. Tell me that isn't adorable. So this one was new. This was a new one. And this is a better quality cat toy than they used to sell. Way better. So they're improving there big time. But then I found, so a couple of my Dollar Tree cups, coffee mugs, if you will, got a little chip, and it was a black cup and you could just really see it. I'm like, what's the point? So I found these were brand new, you guys. And they had many colors. They had a soft green, soft pink, mauve. They had this color and then some sort of blue, and it was just gorgeous. But that's a gorgeous cup. So those will replace the ones that were chipped. And I just love this. This looks like Reiku firing. And they are microwave and dishwasher safe. Very nice cups. Those are stunning, okay? Perfect for cocoa, tea, all the above. The hubs needed a little roll of paper towels. we always leave a big one on the countertop for the young lady that babysits Toulouse. So we wanted to make sure we had one of those. I needed to replace my glass. These glass mugs are so beautiful, you guys. Look at that glass mug. They sell the ones that are like, what are they called? You know what I mean? They're the bubble cups, and those are just almost exactly the same looking as these. You could do so much with this particular item. So many DIYs. It's endless. Those were all $1.25. We also needed travel items. So we got Aleve. Those were each $1.25, and you get 6 caplets. Those last, I think, 12 hours. So then I got the anti-diarrheal, which is the equivalent to Imodium. Great when you travel. Okay. And then I got, because I do go to work tomorrow, and they were low, and our clients at the massage center love to have these. They're in a beautiful glass mug with some tongs. So when they come in from lunch and they have to go face down, that helps with that. Okay. You get 36 of those for $1.25. Screaming deal. Okay. We also got, because my poor hubby has, for the first time, hay fever. And these have been just miraculous. I bought him an expensive brand, and he said they're awful. They don't work at all, and they make him jittery. These don't. This is severe sinus congestion and pain, and you get 12 caplets. I have already purchased these. I think I just hauled them last time. And unfortunately, he took a bottle to work, and he left it there. So I'm like, we're traveling. We're going to bring a couple of these because you're having trouble. So I don't want his ears to be in a pickle on the plane. I also got him some omeprazole for our traveling, just in case he overindulges, maybe eats meat or something that isn't, like, he's not used to, like, spicy food. And then I got a nighttime sleep aid. That's another wonderful thing to have when you're traveling. By the way, you get 36 caplets of these. Are great. I only need one. You only need one. And that with my little, I have a little CBD that I take, and I sleep like a baby every night. When I travel, it can get funky because you're in a different bed. So I bought those. These are great too, you guys. These were $7. They were not $1.25. But $7 compared to my grocery store, they're $15 for the 14 or 15 caplets. 30 caplets are like in the $20 range. So this can be very expensive. And when I find it for $7 in the Plus medical section, I always grab it. So I grabbed that. So that was a Plus item, $7. Okay. Everything else has been $1.25, except for the blankies. Okay. And then he needed some dental floss. You guys, I swear by this brand, this Reach. This is excellent. Even though it's wax, it really gets the grime off your teeth, in between the contacts of your teeth. It's excellent. Better than any dental floss that I've ever used. The Big Curl Lashes is a new item that I found, and it's Beauty Intuition. Sorry, Beauty Intuition brand, and this is a curling mascara. So there you go. We'll see how it goes. Also, I wanted more of a travel size of the Colgate Total, and they had that there for $1.25, so I picked that up. I also wanted multiple things that I could use on my cheeks and eyes for the trip. And because it's Easter kind of season, I didn't need a bunch of crazy colors. I'm just going to bring one palette that's very small that I got at the health food store. But this 4-in-1 stackable lipstick is awesome to travel with. I did this my last trip and it was everything that I needed besides my, it's like a foundation, but it's more of a, what do you call that? Like a tinted moisturizer. So that and my powder, this, an eyeliner, my mascara, and I'm good. I travel light. This will be all the colors that I need. And then I'll bring a lip gloss. But I mean, that'll do my cheeks. That will do, you get 4-in-1. 4-in-1. Look at all the pretty colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like a coral. You have a nice brown, like a super light brown. And then you have this kind of burgundy brown color. See that? Very nice color. And this beautiful light pink. Peachy. It's peachy, which is beautiful. So I'm all about that. $1.25, you guys. Okay, look what they did for $1.25. Guess what they packed? Normally, I only get 8. They're now packing 14 of these. This is what I put my healing balms in. I make my own healing balms and pain relief balms. I'm sorry, somebody asked me, a dear, sweet person asked me, do you sell these? I can't sell them. You have to be certified in order to package, and there's some sort of license you need. I just do this locally. But yeah, I make all of my balms. I have my own lavender and my own sage. I have my own rosemary, and I make balms out of that. I make a lemon balm, which is great for pain. And then I have an essential oil that's infused with CBD, and I do that as well. So 14 now instead of 8. I get 14 of these for $1.25. I'm super stoked. I would love to find something glass oriented, but I have not found packaging that's reasonable enough to do that. And by the way, most of my clients will take and wash their containers and bring them back to me. But some of them have chosen to keep them, and it was time. After a year, I'm finally buying another package. So I say I'm doing better than I did with the plastics. Okay, this is something my husband swears by. He absolutely loves these healthy muscle protein shakes by Boost. He absolutely loves these after a workout. So he bought a couple of those. I know he'll take one of those when we travel. So before we get on the plane, that'll just give him a boost. And then another brand new item. This is Biz Laundry Detergent. Stain Blaster. So a scoop of this in with my, I do the sheets now so I don't have the big plastic containers. So I'm doing the sheets. And I'm either for a powder to break up grease, I'm either doing borax or I love baking soda. But I found this and thought this would be a great booster as well. So, yes! Super excited about that. And that's Biz brand. That's an old brand, I think. I got a great name brand. This was $3 and it was so worth it because this is about $5 to $7 elsewhere. This is Ready Whip Real Cream Whipping Cream. And it's extra creamy. And I'm making a baked apple tonight for my husband and I. And we'll have tea and we'll put a little bit of this cream on top. And of course, it's great in coffee too. I don't usually do real cream. I'm kind of milk intolerant here and there, but a tiny bit doesn't bug me. But Cocoa Whip, you guys, is wonderful. If you are vegan or you just can't tolerate milk, coconut whip is spectacular. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. But they had Ready Whip for $3 at my Dollar Tree, so I picked that up, this extra creamy version. And that is the entire Dollar Tree haul. sorry, one more item. A total shower travel kit. So all my stuff's going to go in here and go into my little carry-on bag. So super excited about that. And now that concludes my Dollar Tree haul. Now you want to stay tuned because right after this video will be a video of my painting I just did with all Dollar Tree items. The canvas was Dollar Tree, my easel was Dollar Tree, and all of the paints and the glossy top decoupage was all Dollar Tree. And I'm going to do a short video on that coming up next, so stay tuned. I think you're going to want to see what I created with all Dollar Tree paints and a canvas. Yes, you can make great art for $1.25. You know, the canvases are always $1.25. And I think this is 8.5 by 11. So I can't wait to show it to you. And so, yeah, stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my content below and hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you like what you see. I would love to have you join. For those of you who have already done that, you know I love you, and I will see you all after Easter. Take care now. Bye-bye.